Hello, my name is Inzeduru Helen Chiwendu, and today I'll be presenting a topic known as teachers absenteeism in early childhood education and care in Australia. First off, I would love to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the country throughout Australia and their connections to the land, sea, and community. We pay our respect to their elder, past and present, and extend that respect to all Aborigines and Torres Strait Islanders today and around. Teaching is a vital profession, yet challenging occupation. Teachers play a crucial role in cultural, social, and economic growth. They are central to communities. In the year 2022, a teacher survey was done among teachers as there are about 4,500 teachers working in almost 10,000 primary and secondary schools and in many early child care settings in Australia. Australia teachers have expressed a range of exacerbated challenges due to COVID-19 pandemic. This literature review will deepen our understanding of teachers' current condition and experiences, and I will be more precise with teachers in early childhood education and care settings. In 2021, over 216,000 staffs were employed in early childhood care, education, and care sector. The average age of the staff were 32 years and 92% are female. Most 85% have an early childhood education and care qualification. 12% have a bachelor's degree. This research program was initiated in the year 2019 with a commission to better understand the issues of recruitment, retention of teachers, and made reports of alarming rates of teachers' attrition and looming teacher shortages, although this treatment is no longer news in Australia. An Australian working force is under significant pressure and is concerned about teachers' shortages and their impact on early childhood children across the country. The severity and intensity of this situation have drawn the attention of Australian and state territory government, with teacher absenteeism being identified as an immediate national importance in Australia. This report reviews 2022 findings of Australian teachers' perception of their work survey and is a continuation of the 2019 survey. The sole aim of this research is to amplify the voices of teachers by inviting them to contribute to a much needed understanding of their career experiences and workplace conditions. From my research, I will shed more light on why teachers are not consistent with their teaching career and get to quit occasionally or almost all the time. Then I will deliberate more on this to understand or better understand what specific aspects of children's well-being in early childhood are affected by teachers' absenteeism. The purpose of these studies is also to explore and contribute to the findings on teachers' perception of their work survey, to amplify their voices of teachers, to amplify the voices of teachers, inviting them to contribute to a much needed understanding of their career experiences and workplace conditions. My research questions was divided into two, and one says the reasons why teachers are not consistent with their profession and quit almost all the time. My second research question is based on what specific aspects of children's well-being in early childhood are affected by teachers' absenteeism. Our understanding of teachers' absenteeism in early childhood education has been studied and proven to show the barriers and challenges that weaken their profession and government crisis. Although talks about media on focusing most committed to the work they do are even more critical. However, less attention has been paid to the relationship between teachers and absenteeism and its impact on children's well-being and also parents' perception of teachers' absenteeism. This oversight is problematic because teachers' professional well-being is vital for improving quality of education and student achievements. Even less is known about teachers in low and middle income countries. I'll move to the key points, which I numbered as methodology, findings, and implications. To navigate through my sub questions from the survey of Australian teachers, we have organized the report into the methodology. The methodology was grouped into a qualitative analysis, like a qualitative survey, which is divided into the teacher survey and the public survey. The findings are, are made up of the respect and appreciation, satisfaction and belonging, retention and attraction, working conditions, key challenges, recommended solutions, and lastly, implications, which we are going to talk about in a few minutes. According to the Monash University alumni, the survey was developed and administered using Quantrix, also known as an alumni network, to address the gaps. About 5,497 participants responding to the survey. The analysis includes comparisons that are reported as appreciated. Statistically significant with at least 95% confidence level. For early childhood education, teachers has 5.9% and 15.6% are school leaders. 5.2% include special needs who work across multiple levels, e.g., early childhood education. In my experience, teachers strongly believe they are less appreciated and disrespected. Less experienced teachers with 1 year of experience have more positive perception of the Australian public respect towards teachers, while those with more experience strongly disagree with the perception. To further consider why teachers are less appreciated, we asked respondents to explain what contributed to their feelings appreciated and not appreciated. One of the things mentioned the importance of supportive colleagues, such as words of affirmation from center leaders, constantly supported with outstanding learning to let us improve, adequate resourcing to ease the job, and the way directors work to build a supportive and respectful work culture. Most participants mention and agree that parents do not give them positive feedback, with why a few agree that parents take time to appreciate and thank them for their work. However, it is essential to acknowledge that more than a thank you is needed to counter the challenges of teaching profession. Most teachers experience barriers to appreciation. Teachers could voice out what contributed to their feeling and all of that. In conclusion, we will talk about the perceptions of challenges facing teachers. And under the teacher survey, we saw that there are excessive workloads. These are one of the challenges that teacher faces in every childcare center. The public perception of teaching and schooling, loss of professional trust, judgment and autonomy, heavy focus on data and testing, narrowed curriculum as a result, student behavior. Also, we'll look at the public surveys. These are what the public think about teachers. They feel that teachers are bullied and they have safety concerns for teachers, and also bullying and safety concerns for students. Mental health and well-being of staffs are, are part of the integral things to look at for teachers. We also looked at the ethical consideration. These are the considerations I had to take note of while imputing all my documentations. And one of these are the research merit and integrity, respect, beneficence, and justice. In conclusion, as a beginning teacher in early childcare setting, more than half of the teachers survey felt dissatisfied in their roles, and this has been the case over the years. Although a sense of career fulfillment or gratification may change for a teacher over time, the teacher's role has developed a negative relationship with their retention. Even satisfied teachers may still be at risk of leaving their profession. For a better understanding, For a better understanding, we found out that there are several professionals, teachers who have or still want to leave their job. The proportion of early childhood teachers at the time who intended to remain in the teaching profession without planning to leave were the teachers who had 1 year of experience, in contrast with teachers who had about 7 to 8 years of teaching experience. The survey also found out that teacher satisfaction influences student achievement, growth, and a positive work environment that is better than teachers, the more productive they become. Early childhood teachers' absenteeism over the years is becoming alarming. As a parent, you no longer feel that confident leaving your child in the hands of new teachers who have only just been employed. Meanwhile, the previous teacher quit her job, leaving the child emotionally unstable because children are emotionally attached when they become confident in their environment. This, as a result, will lead to an increase of incident reports in classroom and even an outdoor environment. For example, if a center fails to merge rosters, teachers are to merge roster teacher according to the center-based ratio requirement. This would lead to a shortage of staff and in turn increase the rate of incidents and the reports that occurs in the center. Teacher acceptation has various effects and impact on children's development and well-being. This may significantly influence children's learning and success, causing a delay in some development. However, recent pieces of evidence suggest that providing enough teachers across all settings or centers is challenging in Australia. These are my references, and thank you for listening.